Hey y'all, T-Ham 141 Homestead here. And before we start the live stream, I just want to let you know that I have a website that is just fantastic. I would like to take you over there and show you real quick in the first minute or so. This is my homestead hideout, my tham141homestead.com. All my blogs I have on here, my most recent video you can always find there. Um, the actual vlog page. Now that I want it to hurry, it's going to take its time. The actual vlog page with all my vlogs. Every Tuesday I put out a vlog. Guys, I don't know if you realize it or not. I have over 30 books. I downloaded this ahead of time so this wouldn't happen. Here we come. Great commercial, huh? I have over 30 books. Everything from pantry organizers to word search to off-grid journals to medication finder. I've got a little bit of everything. Hunting journals. It is just amazing. I have 3 books, actual books available. One, my granddaughter Corinne wrote, The Bright Light. And then I have Mima Goes to Heaven, which is a book to help children understand death from a Christian perspective. And then Colin Goes Camping, which is just an awesome little book about my grandson Colin, who goes camping. I also have all sorts of merchandise that you can get through this page. It will take you right to the Redbubble link or their appropriate link. So if you get a chance, you might want to check it out because, guys, when I get monetized, I'm going to be giving away some t-shirts, some sweatshirts, some stickers, some books, probably a lot of books. So if you feel like it, go ahead and check out tham141homestead.com. And now, scene. Hey, y'all, TM141 here today. You thought it was recording. You thought it was recording. Hey, good evening, everybody. Old man King Peter, how you doing? RG Homestead. All right. RG Arizona Homestead. Little Homestead by the Beach, Mahi Lynn. And Patrick, all here. All right. A little later on, I might end up having our wonderful friend, I think it was Remy that told me that he would try to get up. It has been a beautiful week here in upstate New York. We have had sun, and we have had sun, and nice temperatures too. Today, it rained all this nice little misting rain. It actually sprinkled pretty good for a while. But man alive, all that rain and the wind are really important in getting rid of that white stuff. We won't mention what the white stuff is called. Okay, it's snow. Oh yeah. Disco. I love that. You don't mess with the Zohan. Disco. Yeah, there's actually a vlogging section in Walmart now. And that was there. And I did, you notice up here, it's kind of looks like it's wrapped up. Well, that's because it is wrapped up, because the cats, that side hung lower, and the cats loved it. Hey, Remy. The cats just loved it. I am actually let's see here. Click the invite button, click the copy button, and we will join me on screen. Control V, post it, and welcome to the Homestead Centric Show. And pinned, it's pinned. The Homestead Centric Show, everything centers around homesteading. You see, I got my green highlighter out because guess what I did today? I finished subscribing to all of Team Aquarius today. The rest of them, except for I could not find the site for Kalen Strain. Oh, Remy's here. Hold on one second. Hello, this is Dr. Bruce Wertheimer, sexually speaking. You are on the air. If you know awesome. Who I'm talking about when I say Dr. Ruth Weimer, you grew up awesome. But I couldn't find Kaylin Strain because I think they used her name instead of her channel. Yasi, he's on Team Aquarius. There's a lot of Yasi channels. Mad Dog Storage. And Star Palmer's Acres, ACHERS. I couldn't find them, but I'll have to look them up.
I thought everything was on the forum page.
Oh, it might be. I just went by the list I made on draft night. I've got to get my seeds together for the Secret Seed Challenge. I'm having a hard time with one of the rules, though. The no root sniffing. I don't even know what that is. Yes.
Yeah, every single chat
posted every okay.
Yeah.
Okay. It's confusing. There's a channel I'm on that I go to their lives, B&M Homestead or something like that, and I don't know. I've been trying to figure out. They have a oh man, what is it called? Not a derision. It's a chat community type thing that a lot of YouTubers use, and I can't figure out how to work it. But I don't know. Maybe I'm getting old. Could that be happening? Oh, Nightbot's in the house. I would love to get my seed out. Why is this so? No, I want to exit full screen. Come on, there you go. That just looks way small to me. I'd love to get my seed out, but I'm still getting snow my way to make more mud. We are so short on that item here in Arizona. Yeah. I planted my peppers the other day. Some peppers. They're peppers that I might try to go from. I don't know.
We're in the
I've
middle
got
of a snowstorm
so
right
much.
now.
Are you? It's been raining here all day. Now I'll take the rain because it gets rid of the snow.
Yeah, I was gonna say if you want to trade, I'm up for it.
No, thank you. I want so bad because people are starting to get out in their gardens. The people down south, they're starting to get out in their gardens, and you're starting to see these, people. Hey, Marcy, how's it going? You're starting to see people actually able to get out in their gardens, and they're starting to plan and all that stuff. I want to do one, but in order to walk in my garden, I'm going to have to put the snowshoes on.
Yep.
7 degrees Celsius. Sun is out. See, it's been gray here all day, but my batteries are nice and full from the last several days. We got the tractor fixed. Oh man, that was a task and a half. I don't know if I already went over it. No, that was this week. It was starting to get hard to go from low gear to mid gear to high gear. And then all of a sudden it just went slack. I could click the shifting lever, and there were no gears. It was just where it was. And come to find out, it was a shear pin in the handle, and hard to get to. Me and Trevor left here at 9 p.m. that night. We got the tractor back together, but it was 9 p.m. last night. It's still 40 degrees here, so I don't think we're going to get down to freezing rain tonight. Maybe. First storm of March. Well, it's about time. March has been all the way through a lion for me.
I don't remember if we've had a real big storm here yet. We've had a few days where it was snowing a little bit, but not anything I would call a storm.
Yeah, we had some that really heavy flurries at best, maybe. I mean, we got like 6 inches, but it just snowed and snowed and snowed. And with the weather teetering right around the thing, it's, there have been the sheriffs and all are ready to, they're always ready to say, hey, stay home. Then they don't have to worry about us.
Hi, Lynn.
And I love your new welcome video. I have to redo mine, but at my non-subscribers, when I did my non-subscribers welcome video, I was sitting at the picnic table, and I had one of my Buff Orpington hens was curious, and she just hopped up on the picnic table, and she's walking around. She walked up to the camera and looks at the camera and everything, and it was just a really awesome shot. So I've got to do better than that if I decide to remake it.
Yeah, I'm thinking about redoing mine also. I think we should do it like every year, at least once a year would be a good time to do it. Have some new stuff going on. You can show a little updated thing and show where you're at.
I am Marcy. Marlyn? She said, stay cozy, not crazy. I am Marcy. I like the seedlings today. It's warm and light outside. Somebody jealous? Oh.
Yeah, introduction video should be more.
Go ahead.
No, I was just going to. I
Maybe
just
10
said
seconds.
introduction video. Yeah, it shouldn't be more than a minute and a half at tops. You want to
Tops.
show the people what
I
you can do.
actually I actually stopped really doing an introduction video, and instead I'll take one of the most interesting parts of the video. Good grief, cat. Scared me to death. I'll take one of the most interesting parts of the video and I'll take like 30 seconds of it or something, and just enough so they get an idea of what's going to be coming, and I'll copy it and put it in the very beginning. And then when I come in to just say, hey, y'all, T-Ham 141 Homestead, then I'll just put up like the letters over to the words, the welcome bar or whatever. We welcome you to T-Ham 141 Homestead, Ava, New York. And that's really all I do, because big channels can get away with longer introduction videos. I haven't had very good luck. I started getting the hockey stick, and then I noticed some people caught on, and instead of just the hockey stick, people would jump ahead to right after my introduction video.
Yeah, they tend to do that.
Love. Yeah. So I figured, well, if people aren't watching it, then what? But maybe when I'm big, maybe when I have 10 or 15 subscribers, and by the way, today I'm back up to 915, I think I am right now, subscribers, which is awesome. Actually, I can look right here. Yeah, 915 subscribers. And I am short 744 watch hours, which is not a lot. That's not a lot. So
once you reach 8 subscribers, you can just go and make a live stream every morning, just for the fun of it.
Yeah. Annie scared me today. I thought that she was going to skip her. She was doing a live stream every Thursday morning, and I thought she was going to skip it. Let's see. I have been working on it for a while, therefore it was just one of my videos. Yeah. Or before it was just one of my videos. It's hard because I wanted to add so much, but I was trying to keep it to 1 minute. Yeah, it's hard. How's it going? It is hard because there's so much in that short amount of time that you want to add to let people know what you do. I think I want to add more B-roll to mine, more, instead of, because mine, I say it and I put the words up as I say it, but I didn't really have a whole lot of B-roll. I need to add my ticket. Yes.
We're going to have to start sharing our B-rolls, little clips, so we can have some content to use. There's a delay between you and I right now.
Yeah.
You start to talk and it seems like you're getting my whatever I'm saying like 5 seconds later.
Yeah. It's craziness.
Can I do that?
Let's see. I don't have a video intro like so. Yeah. I don't. I was saying I don't do that. I found out that I was unsubscribed from about 20. Yeah, when I was going down through my list here for Homestead Aquarius, I found there were a couple that I know, like Fishes and Loaves Life. I know I was subscribed to her, but Carol is her name. And I know I was subscribed to her, and I wasn't. And I'm like,
I have a question for you.
What in the world?
Are you on the
Mhm.
pro version, the paid version of StreamYard, or simply the free version?
I am on a paid version of
Okay, that's
StreamYard.
why.
They came, yeah, they came. Why? What's
Because I saw the little notification in the right up corner, and I can actually see. I can actually go live on my own channel at the same time.
Oh yeah, yeah. If you want to do that, go for it.
Oh, I'm not gonna
Um,
go and do it the whole way. I just needed a video today for the March 31 day challenge. So there it is. I have
there
and
you
said
go.
it worked.
I have.
Uh,
I haven't been doing that. I don't.
and
I
can you
just
see the people from
fell
my?
out of it. Been,
You can see the people from my live stream. Like, do you see Wilderstead's comments? No, it's weird, but
no, I don't think I do. Learning curve.
okay. So you probably don't see it.
Um,
I know people in the chat can't see it, but I was thinking maybe you could, because I can see the ones that are commenting from my channel, because there seem to be a little what's it called? Um, I don't even know what it's called, but I'll show you in the chat just to show you the difference. That's weird. So it is working. I will
Marcy,
change.
what on on the dashboard? That's cool though. On the dashboard, Marcy, if you go down to customization and I forget, hold on, I'll take us there. This is gonna get weird for a second.
Well, I think that Marcy, what you're seeing is um, it's the introduction video that someone put there. You're saying it wasn't done by you, but someone put it there. And the reason that you see it when you get there is because you're not technically subscribed to yourself. If I go on my own channel, I'll have my introduction video coming up right away. But for someone that's already subscribed, you wouldn't be seeing that.
Okay, I'm in dashboard. Are you guys following this, Remy, or did I bring you guys with me?
Yep. Oh yeah, we can see what's going on.
Okay. And then you have right, it opens right up to it. Channel trailer for people who haven't subscribed, and then a feature video for returning subscribers. I need to redo both of these, but you can just make a video, a regular video, upload it normally, but then you just add it here, go to change video, and it'll change it for you. And you can choose whether it's autoplay and all that stuff too. That gives me a headache.
Tammy from Rebel Canner is asking what are we testing? Since Tracy is on a paid version of StreamYard, there was a button for me that I could click on the right up corner, and I can actually share the live stream we're in right now on my own channel. So we're actually just testing, but it's working. So it's pretty cool. Although I don't have any options to put anything on my screen. So the only thing that my viewers see is whatever you put on.
Okay. Well, there is a way to you can share your screen too and stuff like that if you wanted. But
Yeah, I don't
that
know.
is pretty cool. So right now we are simulcasting.
Yeah.
Wow. That's pretty cool.
I will put your link in my own chat So people in my chat, if you're not watching on Tracy's live, I suggest you go there, give him a thumbs up, subscribe, show him some love. He's close to being monetized, and I don't mind if you leave my channel to go on his. We're actually just trying something out, so. And if you go
Yeah, it's
on
pretty
his
cool. And
his channel, yeah, if you go on his channel, you'll be
now
able to.
I asked Nick Nimmin about it, and he's like, "Well," he said, it's an iffy situation because you're putting duplicate content out there. The chances of somebody you're putting duplicate content out there, so somebody who watches both channels will only watch one of them. But then, by the same token, you're also exposing both channels to both the subscriber bases. So
now I just need to figure out how to stop it. I don't even think I can.
why are you? Marhelin, there's a new thing for the paid versions of StreamYard where all the participants can go live at the same time. And basically, if you were to go to Remy's channel, you could watch the live on Remy's channel. The thing is if it doesn't incorporate all of the chat together, it kind of makes it hard, you know?
Yes. And yeah, I was hoping to be able to stop it. I can't.
You want? I think I can stop it. You want me to stop it? It says remove.
You can't stop it for me. Yes. I don't know.
Okay,
if it's
you do want. Okay.
You can try it. Worst comes to worst, I'll.
A post was created on YouTube for this. Your guest will need to delete it on YouTube. You don't have to delete it on.
No.
Edit? What?
I think it worked because I still see the button stream to your audience. So let's see.
Okay, so we didn't lose anybody. Or we didn't lose each other. That's a good thing. Testing 1, 2, 3, right? Hey, Blue Farm. How's it going? Good to see you. Welcome.
Well, it was a good thing to try. Lynn, if you were on my channel, sorry, I lost my voice. If you were on my channel, I would get the watch hours, and if you're on Tracy's channel, he's getting the watch hours. So that's why I told people to come over here, and it was just a test. So
yeah, Remy, I got a notification you were live. I went to it, and it's Tracy's live. Yeah. It's something that that YouTube is that StreamYard is starting. They also have where we can change. I don't want to do that right now. Where we can change and edit the layout. I don't know what that would do.
The layout.
Do I see you in the chat? Is that?
Yeah, she was asking, but you can't see the people commenting in my chat.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's why I'm back up to 9. I was 9:15, then I went 9:14, then I went 9:13, then 9:12, then 9:13. Now I'm back up to 9:15. YouTube is playing their games. They're trying to make sure that the people that are subscribed really want to be a part of my channel, I guess.
Oh, see, now
I can see the chats. Go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say that's a message that you wrote on my stream. So for some reason, when
Oh,
I left, the comments came here. So I'm wondering if it's a way that I could, if I go live at the same time as you on your live stream, get some people to come, and then kind of blend together on your channel. It might be a good way to help you out in the event where you're still looking for some
it might be
subscribers
because
for the last few ones.
well, that was at 6:23, so that was 8 minutes ago, 7 or 8 minutes ago. So it might be I wasn't seeing them because I was too far back in.
Okay.
Yeah, and it depends. Hey, Cajun Hydroponics, how's it going? That's I want to say Dan.
Yep.
Is that Dan? Cajun Hydroponics? Ah, I remembered. Dave Knight's here. Oh, Templin Acres has a new lamb. Can't wait to see the video of that. Tammy, we were did you already answer this maybe? We were testing the 2-channel live stream. Yeah. I mixed up though. I had to put you on mute. Cajun Hydroponics. Let's see. Hello, testing people. Adventures with Outdoor Eagle. Yeah, I found you today too and subscribed. That was awesome. I thought I was already subscribed because I try to subscribe to the people I see in my chat. And here is a link to that would be to actual video, but that's not going there now, right?
No, this was the link to this live stream, to your live stream.
Okay. Katie. Tracy, oh, cool. Wait, that's going to be exciting. Going on Lynn's live stream with her. It's so, and I kind of mentioned this, I think, in the blog that was released Tuesday, where I talk about the global gardening and homesteading community. How this community has just grown and thank you, Blue Farm. I appreciate it greatly. But we are in a community that is just so awesome. I mean, we help each other. It's funny because I think it's amazing because like you and me, Remy, you're on Team Aquarius and I'm on Team Will It Grow, but yet you guys can help. Oh, there we go. Trying to push me. Well, here I can do that for you. Here.
See, nah. It was better when you were up here with me. Now I feel like it's just all the pressure on me.
Feel the pressure. But it's like I ask you guys about the different, because last year I screwed up big time. I started planting the first week of March indoors. So by time I transplanted my plants, they were root bound, they were stringy, and you guys have helped me so much. You and Annie and Marilyn and Patrick and all you guys. Angie from Me and You Homestead, all you guys are helping. I've learned so much from you guys. And it doesn't matter that we're on different teams. We're still helping each other. Unless, of course, that advice you gave me the other day was bad advice and you're just trying to trick me.
Maybe I am.
But I'll have you know, I am at 1.9 something, 1.9235 pounds. And that's just eggs. I'm going to start harvesting rainwater soon. And but yes, welcome. Thank you.
I
What's
only
that?
have like 3 eggs. I only have like 3 eggs since the 20th. Well, it's only since Monday. But then again, everything did from October 26th until now counts because I'm a returning warrior.
Right.
So.
Yeah.
But I don't have much. It's not like I have a big, huge step ahead of you. I was hoping to go and be able to go ice fishing, but unfortunately, we had a mild winter. It wasn't cold enough for me to go on the ice. I didn't trust it.
Yeah. So. I don't like the idea of going out on the ice. It's just the I mean, I've walked across beaver flows and stuff that were over, they had like a foot, 2 foot, 3 foot of snow on top of them too. Who gets the wild hours? If you were watching the live stream on my channel, I would get them. And if you were watching the live stream on Remy's, he would get them, I believe.
Yep.
I'm bouncing between. Yeah. Yeah, I've always got 2 chats to watch because I've got my video on this live stream on YouTube up on my second screen because the chat comes up quicker here. I can do link here. I can do all that stuff. Bye, Marcy. I can stay current a lot better. Bye, Lynn. What's up, Bushcraft family?
Ren's Homestead is
here's
here
the
also.
channel. Oh, Ren. All right. Hi and bye. Oh, they have to go? Just passing through, but I wanted to say hi. Well, thank you.
I was kind of scared that she was being taken by the rats that she has in her barn. Hadn't seen her in a while.
Yeah, Marilyn, I think what happened was I was too far back, so I wasn't seeing the chat on Remy because I like you posted this at 6:30, so I'm 9 minutes behind right now. It's messing. Now that well, no, I think it might have merged everything before. It's just that I was too far behind. I'm bouncing back and forth from 280 to 283. Yeah, that happens. I think YouTube tries to do a spring cleaning and they'll take people away and they figure, well, if they want to come back to the channel, they'll notice, if they're really participating in that community. Okay. So you just left it up there. Hey, Darren.
Hey, Darren.
In between picking up the boys hockey.
Nice.
Oh, sorry, I'm in it. That's all right, Patrick, that you're in and out. Okay, I just put up a short of the baby because I was so nice. No. I flunked out of the March 31 challenge. I just stuff got away from me. And again, see what I mean by finishing well? I don't finish well.
Well, you saved my
But
life
this
tonight.
year, I'm going to. How?
I had no video ready for today, and this little test gave me a 7 minutes video to put up. It
Nice.
counts.
Nice. Yeah. Bushcraft. I think they're one of the ones yes. Bushcraft family. They were I had already to them. It was I started with Bam. Rem's Homestead. Oh, I hate it when you click something in highlights. Little homestead by the beach. Yeah, if you type !share, this will post a link to your channel so that people can find your channel and
watch your content.
But yeah,
like I did.
We've had some really good. Yeah, I know. I got you into it, and it was Poplar Creek Farm or Poplar Creek Homestead. I forget which it is. She hates March, which I don't really like March. You can't really there's not a whole lot I can do. I mean, I am to really work on the house a little bit more, and get that clean. And it takes me a long time to weigh out my 3 or 4 eggs in the morning and 3 or 4 at night, and I still don't know what will be my Monday video. What do you want to see? Bunnies. I want to see bunnies.
You know what? I saw your last video today where you were showing the tree that fell down, and I would like to see what kind of land you have back there. What kind of, like, you have a little forest. I'd like to see how big it is, just for fun, just to see if we could find you some more options, or if we can actually be jealous of your property or not, or
Yeah.
Just go for
Pretty
a walk.
jealous of her property. Dude, she's got a beach.
Yeah.
She's within walking distance to a beach. Could you imagine that, Remy? How much fish you could put up? Just, go down, throw a line in, go do the chickens, rabbits, whatever, come back, check your line. I don't know if you can leave them in New York. They don't like.
No, it's not legal.
They don't like you to leave.
It's on your own property. Nobody will know.
Yeah. If it's not illegal if you don't get caught.
Exactly.
Ish. I'm getting psyched for the just getting. It's getting close.
A month and a half.
I've got to do my PowerPoint presentation for it, and I've got hold of Renogy and Backwoods Solar, because let's see, right here, I don't know if I showed you guys or not. I might have showed you guys on another live stream or something. This is the Backwoods Solar catalog from 2016. And the reason I keep it is because it tells you everything you need to know, how a solar system works, how it hooks up. And it's simple. How to figure out how much you need. It's got a list of various, appliances and stuff that and what wattage they are, and it's just amazing. It tells sizing your grid tie system. Well, I don't have a grid tie system, but then it's also a catalog. But I contacted them. What's that?
I was gonna say, by the way, 44 days until the conference, so I am leaving in 42 days, 6 weeks precisely.
Nice.
41 and a half.
Yeah, because I'll probably head out. I don't want to impose. Well, there's no way I can get it from imposing because I got to stay somewhere. But yeah, I'll probably head up that way probably on Thursday. I don't think Trevor or Matt are going with me. I'm not sure.
Okay. I know we're going at
It's a
Darren's
pub beach
on Thursday. And I think we're only leaving Friday morning. So we're going to be at the cabin on Friday only. I think, anyway. I think that's the plan.
Solar is honestly, if I can do it, anybody with half a brain can do that. Can hook up solar. Now, to have a grid tie system, that is a little more because you're dealing with the electric company. But to have a pure off-grid system like I have, it's relatively simple. I've got a fan running in the background. I've got a TV. I've got 2 monitors. I've got all the electricity that I need. Now, if I ever meet a new woman who's interested in living here, she's going to have to understand there are no hair dryers or electric hair straighteners or anything like that in the future here because we just don't have the power, especially in the winter. There are ways you can do that. There's got to be a way you could, in the winter, you could use the wood stove to heat up a hair straightener. You know, a couple flat rocks that you can pick hair between. Oh. But yeah, it's really fairly simple. You have to be careful. You are dealing with electricity, and you are dealing with a lot of volts and a lot of amps. 1 amp can stop your heart. But 50,000 volts will just tase you, you know. But that it's that 1 amp that'll really can really mess you up. But you just be careful with it and respect it. Well, that's good. I don't use hair tools either, except my clippers. I cut my hair because it's hard to find a real barber anymore. You got all these hairstylists, and I don't want to walk around looking like some young guy that I'm not. Heated by an oil lamp, that would be. Yeah, and didn't they used to do curlers in hot water or something, boiling water? I'm talking the old style curlers where they curl up their hair and put a net over their head and stuff. I've built units that produce 45 kilovolts. I just am clueless about solar. Yeah. Now, my biggest fear is someone is going to ask me an in-depth question at the conference about how it works, such as how does the solar panel translate light to electricity? I don't know that. It's magic.
Well, you can just tell them, I'm here to teach you what I do, and that's it.
Yeah. And that's DIY solar. I'm not an expert, but I can tell you what I've done. We started out camping, and we went to Harbor Freight and bought a 100-watt kit for I think it was $120 or something like that. It was a 100-watt kit to charge one battery on our camper while we were camping, just so we didn't have to run the generator as much. Then we updated to when we came up here, we updated to 4 batteries and 200 watts of solar panels. And then we ran the house off that for several years until just a couple years ago, I got the 1,000 watts of used panels.
Any plans for the weekend?
I don't know. I got church naturally on Sunday morning. Saturday, I'm going to be on Bucket List Homestead on Lynn's Live.
Good question.
Will you have slides, video with your talk? I think most people really appreciate. Yes, I will. Because I'm talking from experience, I'm going to have slides and pictures of the various systems that I have used, all the way up the various inverters, because you can buy an inverter that you can plug into the cigarette lighter, if they still have them in cars, of a car, and run a laptop and stuff off. Or you can get one. I've got my old inverter charger here that I plan on taking up, and I'm hoping that either Renogy or Backwoods Solar decide to send me some promotion materials. But yeah, because I want to show what these systems are, how to hook them up. My experience is mostly with the 12-volt system, but 24-volt system and 48-volt system is mostly just in how you hook your batteries together. You're not supposed to be on the table, Cat. Handsome.
He's going to disconnect you.
Right? He's going to start typing stuff. Eddie don't know what he's talking about. He almost burnt the house down the other day. Yada, yada, yada. Ooh, transplanting lemon balm. Nice.
Already transplanting. Wow.
Now that I have new soil that my cat did not. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that can be bad. I got to admit, my vegetable garden, my cats are in and out of there all the time. They keep the voles and the moles and stuff like that down. I don't know if they use it as a potty. I've never found anything. But I don't. I'm hoping that there's not enough to mess up anything. I think being in upstate New York and having a functional system will give you some street cred. Yeah, I hope so. Yeah. And I've tried to design my system for this spot. Like right now, my panels are rotated up to the winter position. And then here shortly, they say I can do it now, but I'm going to wait until the sun's a little higher in the sky. I can rotate them, lay them back so that they're almost right flat. I was transplanting last weekend until some soil didn't. That has got to be the worst feeling ever. I mean, I'm being on a homestead with free range chickens. I'm stepping in chicken poop with my boots and stuff all the time. So but there's just something different about cat poo.
Oh, there's something different about having it on your hands.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Tracy, I will
Yeah,
leave
that would
now,
be bad.
and I'll stay in the chat. But I have a few things to do, so I'm not going to be on the camera as much. So thanks for having me.
All right,
and
not a problem. I'm probably not going to be on a few more minutes anytime, and we'll get that down and worked out where we can simulcast and stuff like that, and that'll help us both out. That's pretty cool.
Yep.
But thanks for coming up. Let's see here. What else happened this week? I got the tractor fixed. I said that. Well, it's a fix until it breaks again, because the roll pin mushroomed and it didn't go all the way through the way it was supposed to. So it might break again. Yeah, that's if I were, because I want to get to a point where I want to get a tote, which I've got totes. I just have to get them out of the tool shed when I clean the tool shed out. Right now they're buried in a pile of hardware and equipment and stuff. But I want to where I can dump the bag of soil and pre-moisten it. Like today, or was it yesterday, when I planted my peppers, I took and I filled the cells with soil, and I filled one of the square trays I put water in it, and then I squirted the top and tried to wet it down. But it would be so much easier if I just had a tote. I believe it's the way you do it. If I had a tote that where I could just moisten the soil ahead of time. But I have cats, so I'd definitely have to have a cover on it. By the way, I see this in the background. If you have a sticker for your channel, an icon, send it to me and I'll put it on our sticker wall. This is me off the grid in the 21st century, Thorhaven Farm, Darren and Brigitte. This is Back to Basics Homestead with Annie. This is Rem's Family Farm. This is Bucket List Homestead with Lynn. And the Handsteaders live free. That's our motto. Yeah, I use a big plastic laundry sink for my soil. We'll build a cover to put on. Yeah, because basically I have found that cats, it doesn't take much. If they feel that they have enough to cover it, that it's a potty, don't you? Don't you, my handsome boy? This is handsome. He is, I don't even know how old he is. They were 1 year old when we bought them. They were a bonded pair of Cabots. I've got the paperwork somewhere that says they are actually cabots. I don't know if their tails were cropped or if did I make you nervous? I don't know if their tails were cropped or if they were born that way. Wendy used to tell people they were mixed by breed. They were created by breeding a rabbit and a cat, which you can't do interspecies, interkind like that, breeding like that. Oh yeah, your cat. Yeah, yeah. The waves, and little critter crawlies, the sand crabs and stuff. I recently saw a YouTuber sprinkle vermiculite on top of her just planted seeds to keep the moisture in. Yeah. Yeah. Those are the white beads, if I remember right, that hold water. Okay, you cannot be on claws. Yeah, anything that'll hold water in is good. I found out with my rhubarb that Darren had sent me, I had to let them dry out a little more. I'm sorry, but I just saw some kid on a public beach building a sand castle, digging in the sand. Oh, perlite is what? Okay. Okay, yeah. That makes sense. Um oh, speaking of Darren and Brigitte, check out their website, Thorhaven Farm, I think it's just .com. But check out their website. He has been coming up with some really cool shirts and stickers, some really cool designs lately. It's pretty cool. And to not disturb the soil when watering. The thing is, if okay, the purpose of the we're homesteaders. We have poop. We deal with poop a lot. My daughter apologized to me because I had to change my diaper. And it was bad. And I said, Kelly, I'm a homesteader. I deal with poop all the time. But the vermiculite, okay, those absorb. I'm taking it. Those absorb water and hold water. But would you? Wouldn't that hold all of the water up top and keep it from penetrating the soil, or would it maybe time release into the soil as it goes? I'm not sure, but yeah, poop is a common. Yeah, happens. It does. I love those commercials that hi Tammy, by the way. I love those commercials that where the women are talking about it and the guy keeps cutting them off before they can say poop, and they're like, it's just a word, we all do it. Oh goodness. I'll put Nightbot up there. Type exclamation point share to share your channel link. I'm thinking of getting rid of the exclamation point on the exclamation point share, and just going share. So if you just type share, but and it will share your channel link on here so people can check you out. I am getting awfully close to being monetized. I am so tickled over that. I'm going to make tens of dollars on YouTube. The video I watched showed her germination rate, which was high. So it seemed, yeah. And the funny thing is a seed contains everything it needs to grow until it gets its true leaves, except water. That's fascinating to me. How that seed has everything it needs to grow until it gets its true leaves. So basically, you could take totally barren, dead soil that has no nutrients in it whatsoever and still use it to start seeds. Paper towel. We used to do that all the time, making wheat sprouts for our chickens. We'd make a big mat. We'd take and spread out seeds on the paper towel and then cover it with a paper towel and then just keep it wet for a few days, and it would sprout. And when the grass got, a nice little 2 or 3 inches, we would take it out and put it in the chicken run. And light. Yes. Some seeds do need light in order to even sprout. That was surprising to me. I did not know that until recently, that there are seeds that you just very lightly sprinkle some dirt on top of them. They have to have light or they won't sprout. But it's amazing. Have you ever thought about this? We start our plants indoors. We water them. We give them, let's see, what way do I move here? Let me take that down. We give them artificial light all up there and down there. We give them artificial light and we care for them and we nurture them and we make sure they have everything they need. And we work so hard to just bring this plant to maturity or to a transplant spot. Outside, the plant, the seed falls off the plant, falls on the ground, the wind blows it around, animals peck it, birds eat it, poop it out, and it grows beautiful without anybody doing anything at all. It amazes me. Yeah, consistent moisture. Yeah. And having the right amount of moisture for the right plant. Yeah, we do all this work and then we eat it. The thing is it's hilarious because if you look around, there are apple trees up here on Tug Hill that now there are orchards abandoned. Most of them have been abandoned on some of the farms, and birds have eaten the apple seed from the orchard, and they have been flying and pooped out, and the seed goes down and it creates a tree in a totally different place. It's amazing. Yeah. How do wild carrots grow? It's so hard to get them to germinate. Absolutely. It amazes me how it is set up in a system. God has set it up in a system where it doesn't need our help. Now, it's the same reason we have cities for people to live in. We have gardens, so it's easier for us to harvest. It's why we have beehives, whether it's Langstroth or There's the horizontal beehives. We have beehives that are literally created in such a way as to make it easier for us to, it works for the bees, but it's easier for us to create or to harvest the honey. And we have gardens to have everything in one area where it's easier for us to protect them and to make sure we get that harvest. Yeah, for some reason I love that word moist. Carrots are easy and yeah, this last year, which I'm excited because I did not harvest them last year. I'm hoping they come back. I planted carrots I cut up a barrel off about 1.5 feet deep, 2 foot deep, and I filled it with my topsoil manure mix, and I planted carrots in it, and they were growing great. And I pulled a couple of them, and they were about that long. I said, I'm going to leave them over the winter and see what they do. And so I will be able to harvest those, and that harvest will be counted in that harvest will be counted in for Team Will It Grow. Oh, yes. It is just amazing to me how, beech trees, I think they'll grow in the dark, man. I think you could take a beech nut and put it in a plastic cup, seal that cup, block it from light and everything, and go back in a year and you'll have a beech tree started. Oh my goodness, but beech nuts are actually good. I should have tried to harvest some this year. I will try, because I've got beech trees all over the place, which is part of my 20-year plan for firewood. I have 20 acres here, and if I manage it's all wooded except for, I want to say 3 or maybe 4 acres now that I've cleared. I should be able to take 20, 30 cord a year off of it, and a year, and if I manage it right, I'll still be able to, have more in perpetuity. Perpetuity. That's a cool word. Yeah, beech trees are nice. You gotta be careful with them though. Number one, they're very branchy, and they sprawl out, and their grain can be very twisted. Now, they're not really good for building. They are awesome firewood. They burn long, they burn hot, and they create nice coals. Yes. The coppery color in the autumn, bear tree. Yes. The copper color in the autumn, and then they are bear trees. Bears love to claw the trees, the beech trees. But my thing is, my land, like it was logged off, I want to say 10 years, 4 or 5 years, couple years anyway, before we bought it. Okay, but the trees have all grown up. I'm just getting to the point where I could start harvesting some now, because you want to have the trees big enough around that you can just touch your fingers. But now they're growing right in with my very straight growing cherry trees, northeastern cherry trees, black cherry, and those are very, they get a very good price, especially as straight and unmarked. If you get, let's see, you get Veneer Prime, which has no cat eyes or anything in it. That is very good. I could really go for some beech trees right now, along with some white sand, a hammock, and a pina colada. I think they calm those beech trees. They call those beech trees, yeah, palm trees. Palm trees would be nice. Yeah, they call those palm trees. Yeah, palm trees would be nice. Coconut palms. I wish. You were almost killed by a palm tree? The coconut just between our beach chairs make a dent in the chair. Yeah, because coconuts, the coconut you buy in the store with the brown husk, that's the inner part of the coconut. It might be that big, softball size, but the outside of a coconut, the outside husk is really big. If you go to, oh my goodness, I just subscribed to them a little while back. They are in the Polynesian Islands. Not Polynesian. They live on an island along the Marianas Trench, I believe. I can't think of their names right now. Let me see if I can just see if they've got a live coming up or something where I can just refresh my mind for the name of their channel. They had a guy, let's see. No. Homestead Aquarium. I'm looking, but I'm not seeing any. They usually have a coconut on their, with a coconut face on their. Anyway, they had a Polynesian guy, and he showed how you take a little rock and you line up. How did it go? You line up, the face. You have two eyes on a coconut. You have two eyes, a nose, and a mouth. The three holes or the two eyes, and then you find that and you go between the eyes but back and you strike it and it breaks right in half. It's pretty cool. But yeah, when they fall hard. So be careful. I take it you were on vacation because I don't know of any palm trees growing on the. They might grow on the. Nah, it's not warm enough. Not enough hurricanes. Did you know that if a palm tree is isolated and protected from the wind, it will grow to a certain point and then break. Speaking of carrots, you know how to catch a unique rabbit. Unique up on them. Rhoda is the island. Yes, doing our best. Just doing our best. That's them. I got a cat on the back of my chair. Just doing our best. And that Polynesian guy, oh my goodness. They were at a cultural center, and that guy was hilarious. He was seriously hilarious. the expressions on his face and everything, it was cool. Yeah, just doing our best. That is them. See, can anyone advise me how to stop chipmunks from my yard? They seem to be emerging out of the ground, really. Yes, they do. And the best way, um, unfortunately, is a pellet gun and a 12 to 14-year-old boy or girl that likes to shoot pellet guns. We had a horrible problem. We had so many red squirrels. Now, if they were gray squirrels, I wouldn't really have minded it because gray squirrels are really good eating. Red squirrels are good eating, but they're not as good as gray squirrels. But we had squirrels, red squirrels, and chipmunks that were just driving us nuts. And my nephew, I offered him like a nickel a chipmunk or squirrel that he brought me, and he wouldn't accept the money, but he oh my goodness, had a pile of them from my yard. Yes, they are waking up right now. The snow is well. Here's the thing with a cat. They are wonderful, and our cats have really helped with the chipmunk population on the homestead. Baiting them to the neighbor, yeah. But now with a pellet gun, no one's really going to know you're shooting. It's not a firearm. It doesn't go bang bang. It goes. But our cats will routinely in the summer bring in a chipmunk, and the chipmunk will be hanging from the cat's mouth, and the cat will come in, and that chipmunk will be dead, and the cat will set the chipmunk on the ground, and as soon as it looks away, that chipmunk comes back to life and takes off. Now I have a chipmunks running around in the house, cats chasing the chipmunks around the house. Then what happens is the chipmunk makes it to a place the cats can't get to, and they will sit and watch for 5 minutes, 10 minutes, but then they lose interest. So now I have the cats in the house, and I have a chipmunk in the house, a live chipmunk hiding in the house, trying to find a way out. And the cats couldn't care less because they can't see it. Throw chunks of bread coated in peanut butter in your neighbor's yard. Yeah. The problem with that is that will keep the chipmunks alive, and they will breed, and eventually they'll go over to your neighbor's yard to get the food, and then they'll come back to your yard to eat it. Roof work sometimes. But yes, pellet guns, BB guns, a Red Ryder BB gun, just the single lever click, legal in every state. No, there are no laws that I know of whatsoever. But baiting them, yes. I did. You can make an Adirondack mousetrap, or you can buy. They have the lids now. I did purchase one. Hold on 1 second. I'll get the box because the cats have been laying on the box. They're like, "What are you doing with our box, Dad? What are you doing?" I bought one of these. Okay, and it goes on top of a 5-gallon bucket. You put the bait up in here, peanut butter and sunflower seeds up in the top corner. They walk they walk on the lid. It's even got a little ramp up there, and the top, they walk in this way to get to the stuff, but the thing flips down. They fall in the bucket, and then you can let them go because you're an idiot and you want to catch them again. Or, no offense, live trapping is perfectly acceptable. Or you can take your 5-gallon bucket and fill it a quarter way full of water. Or if you're not going to check on it very often, oil, not black oil or anything, but like cooking oil. And they'll drown. And then you just dump them in the trash. Or feed them to your chickens. Let's see. The yard has a lot of ground. Yeah, they tunnel. And voles are moles that eat vegetation. Moles eat meat, I believe, bugs and stuff, I believe. But a vole will screw up your garden. Your beets are, oh. Yeah, especially if you can do it, leave a trail to like a neighbor down the road. You know, 6 houses down. I don't know why, but all of a sudden we got a chipmunk problem and you don't have any chipmunks anymore. What happened? That would be awesome. Whee! Oh, that would be awesome. Just sit there with a little string. Good to know the chipmunks don't tunnel, but I hope. Yeah, moles and voles are pretty much little mice that live underground, and castor oil. That, I don't know if that would work for the chipmunks and mice, but Wendy and I bought this mole repellent for the garden, and the active ingredient in it was castor oil. They don't like castor oil. Yeah, the drought, everything dried. This year, oh my goodness, Trevor, when he gets out of work, calls me, and we talk on his way home, and he was counting deer. He counted like 50 or 60 deer. It was amazing in the fields. And because it was such a mild winter, the deer population is way up. So this year, I'll have archery. I got to get my bow tuned and make sure the string is going to hold and all that good stuff. Muzzleloader and all that is before archery and muzzleloader are both before October 23rd or 24th or whatever. Evolution, Tracy. Fire them off in the trebuchet enough times and they become flying squirrels. That would be microevolution. They are adapting to their environment. But they're still squirrels. They're still the same kind of animal. They are still squirrels. They didn't turn from a chipmunk to a dog or a chipmunk to a bird. Good night, Jill. Thanks for stopping in. J and B, are you able to collect rainwater, or would that make any difference? I know here, I've always gone by it's easier to get forgiveness than permission. And I told Trevor once, I said, he said, yeah, did you get permission to build whatever? And I said, free men don't ask permission. He says, no, but free men can pay big fines. But I collect rainwater here on the homestead. And I'm telling you, it is amazing. Number one, I have really hard water from the well. In the winter, I don't collect the rainwater, but for my garden, it's all rainwater. For the chickens and stuff in the summer, it's all rainwater. Actually, to be perfectly honest, for my well, it's a shallow well. It's 16 foot deep, and it's basically surface water. I used to drill wells for Frank Hunkin's well drilling, my cousin Frank Hunkins, and anything under 20 feet, I think, was considered surface water. And I do have a problem with not chloroform. I cannot think. My English isn't working, and I only speak English. Coliform. I have a problem with that because coliform comes when water runs through roots and stuff. It picks up coliform. I did price a rain barrel setup in case it does rain this summer, but not in the budget just now. Thanks, Darren. I suggest to you, try it in French. Oui, oui. Bon matin. Yeah, rain barrels are going to be expensive, but if you go on Facebook Marketplace, you should be able to find the big, I forget what they're called. They're plastic with the metal frames around them, and they're on pallets, and they are sometimes 300 gallons, 275 gallon barrels. Sometimes you can find them relatively cheap. I am very blessed because Trevor works at a place where he can get them sometimes for me. That's a good video idea. I have to measure everything in the greenhouse to figure out a rainwater irrigation system. Yeah. And we call them totes, the big 300 gallon water totes is what we call them. And if you take one of them and put it 5 feet high, 5 feet above the level that you need to water, you'll have a really good water pressure when that's full. But yeah, but yeah, that does sound like a really good video. I've got to do another video once the snow's gone. I've got to bring my totes back over because I use them for everything. I have a separate 300 gallon tote for the pigs water, and they have an automatic waterer. I have last year I had 1, 2, 3 interconnected totes where I have gutter running. My house is 32 foot long, and I want to say 16 feet or 16 or 24 foot of gutter that runs down. I have a barrel of water and a plastic barrel cut down with landscaping cloth and rocks and more landscaping cloth and more rocks and more landscaping cloth that runs into. That takes out all the solids, all the leaves, all the whatever, bird poop, all that stuff. That will stop that. And then I got to be honest with you, I put a swig of bleach, like once every couple weeks. I'll put a swig of bleach into the each tote. Okay, how is that? Win? Ween? Wine? Ween. Ween, I guess it would be. I don't know. Well, if I don't pronounce the N, then I'm just saying we. Oh. Listen, when I get into Canada, they're gonna know I'm an American. Wea? Wea. Wea. I don't know. They're gonna know I'm an American just because of all the, the what do they call those things that I carry? Oh yeah, firearms that I have with me, and my big American flags and my Big Mac containers and my dirty vehicle. Whew. 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 I don't know. Way. More like way. Way. No way. Way. No way. But I was going around saying bon matin to everybody. And then it was Annie who said, no, it's bon matin. You don't do the ends. Like it's not bonjour, it's bonjour. Ish. Me speaking English is hard enough. Me speaking English is way hard enough. But that's okay, because I can speak the international language of love. But not chicken style love, because that's just wrong. My grandkids were here on the farm a few years ago, here on the homestead, visiting, and my daughter had a foster child named Holly, and Uwe named Holly, and she saw the chickens mating, and she had a look of terror on her face. I mean, she was only like 11 years old or something like that, because chickens are pretty aggressive with their mating, I guess you would say. Yeah. And I've also noticed that the silent letters, I've also noticed that Canadians like to put U's in words that don't need U's, like color, COLOR, color. But if you're in Canada, Canada. If you're in Canada, it's COLOUR. Flavor, FLAVOR. Unless you're in Canada, it's FLAVOUR. Why do you make it so complicated, eh? Well, I get a kick out of it, and I know Remy's still in here, but I get a kick out of it because Hascaps, 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 they're the berry, and he keeps calling them ass caps. Well, if I called somebody an ass cap here, it just goes right along with ass hat. Excuse my language. But you know, it's just I get a kick out of it because he calls them ass caps. Well, an ass cap here, in my mind, I have a bad mind, and with a dirty mind. I don't fight as hard as I should, but it's just funny. But I have been assured that I do not have to translate to French for my DIY solar talk at the conference. I don't have to translate it into French. I can just speak English. Yes, son? Oh, all right, guys. Well, I've been on here. Wow, almost 2 hours. I thank you guys for stopping by. I'm going to go ahead and go. Darren, are you going live tonight? Hooked on phonics worked for me. Darren, if you're going live tonight, could you maybe search that link out and post it here for us? Hey guys, and if you're new to the channel, go ahead and hit that like button, that subscribe button, that little notification bell so that you get notified every time I come out with new content. You get notified. Rough. It's roof. Okay, no live tonight from Thorhaven. Yeah, it's roof, rough. Going up on the rough. No. There is a rough on in the game of golf. But no, I say roof. See, weird. I was born in Plant City, Florida, so I'm a rebel at heart. But I was raised from 5 on. My whole school experience was in upstate New York. Oh yeah, I hope it helps with the chipmunk problem. On the neighbor's roof, not his rough, his roof. I could just see it. Your neighbor walks out the door right as you're up on a ladder, and you throw a big 5-gallon pail of peanut butter sunflower seed balls out on his roof. They roll down, they smash on him, and he gets attacked by 1,000 chipmunks. Oh, the humanity. Oh my goodness. Oh yes. But yes, because chipmunks will destroy. Chipmunks and red squirrels will destroy. They will eat wiring. They're as bad as mice. They will they'll eat wiring, they'll eat plastic. I have Mylar bags. I used Mylar bags, the oxygen absorbers, and 5-gallon bucket. I put the 5-gallon Mylar bag in the bucket, filled it with sugar. This was back in 2013. And filled it with sugar in the 5-gallon bucket, put a couple oxygen absorbers in it, folded it over, used an iron, heated it, sealed, folded it up, covered it. I opened it the beginning of last year, and I just now emptied it. So I said, you know what? I've got another 25-pound bag of sugar that's been sitting on the chair because I didn't want to put it in the pantry because of the mice. I'll go ahead and put that back in. I'll put it in a new bag. I open up my Mylar bags. They're metal bags, have been folded up. And I'll be darned if some of the corners hadn't been eaten by mice on the outside, on the one on the outside. They're not supposed to eat tinfoil or metal. But go figure. How was that said? Baby, that's just the way it is, baby. Oh my goodness. All right, guys, thank you so much for stopping by the Homestead. Check out the website, than141homestead.com. We've got all sorts of cool stuff over there. We also have a blog that comes out every Tuesday. There's a free membership. There is a membership that's 99 cents, and there's a membership that is $1.99. If you're interested, every week for the 99 cent and the $1.90. The only reason that there's a $1.99 option is because some people's credit card doesn't work with the 99 cent, I'm told. But with the basic plan, the free plan, you get a you get about 2 blog posts a month. With the pay ones, you get a blog post every week, every Tuesday, and access to the Handsteaders members only Facebook page. And you also get access to free. Right now, this is the only members only merch I've got. Handsteaders live free. I haven't sold any, but you have access to them, and I'll give you like 20% off Redbubble. You have to contact me if that's something that you want, so I can get those for you. All right. Well, I am going to go ahead and head out. Y'all have a great night. And hey, if you don't know a kind person, if you can't find a kind person, be one. I just like that saying. Love one another out there, guys. All right. We'll talk to you later. Y'all have a great